Hello, thank you for subscribing and sharing my videos. I create these to help in many areas of physical health, emotional, and spiritual health. Today we're going to be doing the Violet Flame Decrees. I ordered this book special, but it is different from my original copy, but I wanted you guys to get a pretty picture of it. And working with the Violet Flame Decrees and Saint Germain, so I put a bookmark in so I can show you the being Saint Germain. And let's see if we can get this on there. So this is Saint Germain, and you're working with Saint Germain and the Violet Flame Decrees. And when we talk about the visualization, this is some things that some people picture. I like to just see the flames and stuff like that. The book that I just ordered does not have that picture. They're black and white. They have them, but they're in black and white. So to discuss the Violet Flame Decrees, just a fun thing. I use a pendulum sometimes when I know I'm a little off to check my chakras. And then you can test after you do the Violet Flame Decrees. Always a vast difference with me. So I'm just going to go through the tips because the Violet Flame Decree takes about 15 minutes. Set a time each day to give the Violet Flame Decrees. I like to do it in the morning, and if I don't, my day doesn't play out quite the same. Like my kids will say, did you meditate today? Because whether it's this practice or another practice, it really does smooth out your day. So pick a time each day to dedicate doing the Violet Flame Decree. Some people like to do it in the morning, some in the afternoon on lunch break, and others may do it in the evening when they're trying to come home from work, mass transportation, or if you're doing it in bed at night. So it's not a very expensive book. I think it's like $8.95 or something like that. Oh no, $6.95, and I was just able to get a used copy. 2, begin with a prayer request. When I started, like before I start the actual thing, I ask God, the Creator, the elementals, the archangels, the ascended masters to come and exponentiate my prayers by billions to billions to billions of time to help me with my connection with my higher self. Then they suggest to invoke petition before you begin for protection. And it's as simple as saying, thank you, Archangel Michael, for protecting me. I feel pretty protected, so that's something that I guess I've kind of not done. Everything else so far I still do, but that one, not really, because I feel very protected. So on page 71, because the next thing, on page 71 is a preamble that you can use, right? So I love doing that. Do I always do it? Not always, because I don't have that memorized. Most of the prayers I do, but not that one. So on page 71, they give you an example of things to say, and I really do like it. So it's in the name of the beloved, mighty, victorious presence, God, I am me and my very own beloved Holy Christ self. I call to beloved Saint Germain and the angels of the seventh ray, I ask you to. And then there's a blank, and you fill it in. And yes, that is something that I enjoy because I feel like what I put in there is going to come to pass, right? It's in the quantum realm, you're attracting that towards you. Yes, there's emotion and feelings that go with it. You want to start slowly at first because I know when I started saying it, it was almost like I had marbles in my mouth. So it's a little challenging. Like I said, I use the visualizations. This is, I don't know if you can see the book itself. And yeah, I broke my arm. That's why I've not been great about doing videos. So, but I like to just do the violet flame. Like I see fire around me. When I'm doing a tube of protection, I see the tube of violet, like a tube of violet fire. Well, not fire, it's smooth. And I add some other colors. Let's see. Visualization really exists like the fire when I want to get rid of things. You can use the Violet Flame Decrees to heal your physical body, your emotional pain, mental, emotional, and remove blockages. Physical addictions. I've used it to help others with physical addictions, past life records, like to clear up karma, and to improve relationships. Very, very effective in all of that. And to heal the planet. So not just myself, but I've done it for other people where they've given up their alcohol addiction. Other people said they did it for their loved ones for drug addiction. So you want to, as you go along, you want to expand to include the prayers to include for karmic debris in your home, your community, your state, your country. I do it for the planet. So I hope that helps. And I started the preamble, and like I said, I put in my special petitions there. And it really is a very personal matter of what you want to include. On page 71, then after you include that, I say, I ask that my call be multiplied and used to assist all souls on this planet who are in need. I thank you and accept it done this hour in full power according to God's will. So now we're going to start the prayers. And without the broken arm, I like my left hand to be open to receive and this to send energy out. So here we go. And I'm going to go just the way that you can go through this, because you can use the video before you get the book if you desire to do this. This is how I started really transforming in my life when I started opening up to all this stuff. I always had my gifts, but it really is quite amazing. You'd have to try it. So I do this every morning. Okay, beloved, I am presence bright, round me seal your tube of light from ascended master flame, called forth now in God's own name. Let it keep my temple free from all discord sent to me. I'm calling forth violet fire to blaze and transmute all desire, keeping on in freedom's name till I am one with the violet flame. You say this 3 times. Beloved, I am presence bright, round me seal your tube of light from ascended master flame, called forth now in God's own name. Let it keep my temple free from all discord sent to me. I'm calling forth violet fire to blaze and transmute all desire, keeping on in freedom's name till I am one with the violet flame. And this is one where I see the purple or violet tube of light. Beloved, I am presence bright, round me seal your tube of light from ascended master flame, called forth now in God's own name. Let it keep my temple free from all discord sent to me. I'm calling forth violet fire to blaze and transmute all desire, keeping on in freedom's name till I am one with the violet flame. The next one is the petition to Archangel Michael. Lord Michael before, Lord Michael behind, Lord Michael to the right, Lord Michael to the left, Lord Michael above, Lord Michael below, Lord Michael wherever I go. I am his love protecting here. I am his love protecting here. I am his love protecting here. When I do this, when I visualize a huge Archangel Michael all around me, and I feel the energy, I personally have a very good connection with Michael, so it does make me grin. So we're going to say that 3 times. Archangel Michael before, Archangel Michael behind, Archangel Michael to the right, Archangel Michael to the left, Archangel Michael above, Archangel Michael below, Archangel Michael wherever I go. I'm his love protecting here. I'm his love protecting here. I'm his love protecting here. Sorry, use the Archangel Michael. It should be Lord Michael before, Lord Michael behind, Lord Michael to the right, Lord Michael to the left, Lord Michael above, Lord Michael below, Lord Michael wherever I go. I'm his love protecting here, I'm his love protecting here, I'm his love protecting here. Third one, 3 times again. God, Goddess, but a lightning of thy love. God, Goddess, but a great self above. God, Goddess, but a secret power light. God, Goddess, but a great and glorious might, and seal us safe forever in thy dumb and heart of light. God, Goddess, but a lightning of thy love. God, Goddess, but a great self above. God, Goddess, but a secret power light. God, Goddess, but a great and glorious might, and seal us safe forever, thy diamond heart of light. God, Goddess, but a lightning of thy love. God, Goddess, but a great self above. God, Goddess, but a secret power light. God, Goddess, but a great and glorious might, and seal us safe forever, thy diamond heart of light. This really does do miracles when you say it with emotion, and you can feel it as you get better and better at it. The energy increases. And you can heal yourself, the planet, your family. This one is very powerful, and you can, I'm gonna give you this. They call it the cornerstone. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. You can say that in multiples of 3, 6, 9, 12, whatever you want. If you need a lot of healing, you can go on and on. If there's somebody in your life, like your child, like you could put their name in. Dennis is a being of violet fire. He is a purity God desires. Dennis is a being of violet fire. He is a purity God desires. Dennis is a being of violet fire. He is a purity God desires. And that one alone, when you say it over and over, you can do it up to 15 minutes. That alone to help somebody like get through a very tough situation. Okay, and then you can say Earth is a planet of violet fire. Earth is a purity God desires. Earth is a planet of violet fire. Earth is a purity God desires. Earth is a planet of violet fire. Earth is a purity God desires. The planet needs a lot of healing, so I do work with the planet's energy to help improve it. And you could do like a state, or a city. New York City is a city of violet fire. New York City is a purity God desires. New York City is a city of violet fire. New York City is a purity God desires. New York City is a city of violet fire. New York City is a purity God desires. What else? So whatever you want to fit in there, your husband, your wife, your children, your parents, whoever, right? You could say it about your boss, put your boss's name in there if you're going through some difficulties. It really does smooth things out. Then once you're done with those decrees, whatever they may be, and that takes the longest time for me, then you switch over to, it's like closing it up. Lovely God presence, I am in me. Hear me now, I do decree. Bring to pass each blessing for which I call upon the Holy Christ self of each and all. Let violet fire freedom roll round the world to make all whole. Saturate the earth and people too with increasing Christ radiance shining through. I am this action from God above, sustained by the hand of heaven's love, transmuting the causes of discord here, removing the cause and undue fear. I am, the full power of freedom's love. Almighty I am, almighty I am, almighty I am. You only say that once. The next one I'm going to say, it's like a wildfire. You expand your energy out if you can. Just seeing yourself as like molecules or whatever. Just expand your energy if you see yourself as really big. And you see this wildfire, just like a funnel running all around you to clear out any debris. Radiant spiral violet flame, descend now, blaze me. Radiant spiral violet flame, set free, set free, set free. Radiant violet flame will come, expand and blaze the light through me. Radiant violet flame will come, reveal God's power for all to see. Radiant violet flame will come, awake the earth and set it free. Radiance of the violet flame, expand and blaze me. Radiance of the violet flame, establish mercy's outpost here. Radiance of the violet flame, come transmute now all fear. Radiant spiral violet flame, descend now, blaze me. Radiant spiral violet flame, set free, set free, set free. Radiant violet flame will come, expand and blaze the light through me. Radiant violet flame will come, reveal God's power for all to see. Radiant violet flame will come, awake the earth and set it free. Radiance of the violet flame, expand and blaze me. Radiance of the violet flame, establish mercy's outpost here. Radiance of the violet flame, come transmute now all fear. Radiant spiral violet flame, descend now, blaze me. Radiant spiral violet flame, set free, set free, set free. Radiant violet flame will come, expand and blaze the light through me. Radiant violet flame will come, reveal God's power for all to see. Radiant violet flame will come, awake the earth and set it free. You say that 3 times, and then the last one for this particular book. Breath of God inside each cell, I am the violet flame. Pulsing, sorry guys. There's a lot of background noise. They're doing spring cleaning here. Breath of God inside each cell, I am the violet flame, pulsing out of cosmic time. I am the violet flame, energizing mind and heart. I am the violet flame, with all love, with the love, with the love. Shimmering in a crystal cave, I am the violet flame, searching out all hidden pain. I am the violet flame, consuming cause and core of fear. I am the violet flame, revealing now the inner name. I am the violet flame, with all peace, with all peace, with all peace. Flashing like a lightning bolt, I am the violet flame. Stretching through the galaxies, I am the violet flame. Connecting soul and spirit now, I am the violet flame. Raising you to cosmic heights, I am the violet flame. With all power, with all power, with all power. Breath of God inside each cell, I am the violet flame, pulsing out of cosmic time, I am the violet flame, energizing mind and heart, I am the violet flame, sustaining God's creation now, I am the violet flame, with the power, with the power, with the power. I am my Father one, I am my Mother one. I'm sorry, this is the next one that I do. I am my Father one, I am my Mother one, I am my twin flame one, I am my highest self one, be one here now. I just think that's a very powerful one to do. So if you wanted to add that, it does. That's also altered things for me. So I say this every morning when I wake up, and it's kind of like that saying, don't expect the storm not to come, but you learn how to dance in the rain. So when I do the violet flame decrees, it's not like I never run into challenges, but it's my response to it, taking things in stride without reacting and just having an emotional reaction, because we all need to be more responsible for our own energies. So when I do this, I start my day in a more placid day generally. And that, by me not flying off the handle and being angry and confrontational about things that are ridiculous to respond that way, it makes the world a better place. So I really wanted to share this because of all the turmoil that we're going in, right? So this is the violet flame degrees. And I hope that this video has helped you. If you have any questions, please post in the comments. And again, thank you for subscribing and sharing my videos. And I'll do my best to respond to your questions about the violet flame degrees. Now, this book is also by Elizabeth Clare Prophet. So again, I look forward to seeing your comments. Many blessings. Namaste.